Sorry about that, everybody, but we are good to go. If Rakshata will get away from the keyboard.
I'm trying to do the thing. Okay?
Okay.
You're not the one that has to be the tech support. I am. You guys want it recorded.
Okay.
Alright, so, we're just, I guess, still in front of your brother.
5:30 at this point in the morning.
We got plenty of time to get back to Zandris.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. We're actually here for a purpose. You remember my really good friends from way back when I was younger, Untitled? You remember he flunked out of magic school and we didn't talk about it?
Yeah, he was kind of touchy about that subject.
But then he went on to run one of, other than mom and dad, a very successful business here. He's doing really well from what I've heard. I haven't been home in a while, but...
Still got that crude iron dagger he made when we were still just kids. What was that? 250, 300 years ago?
You're starting
Jesus
to lose
Christ.
It was a while.
Rakshata's just like... Blink, blink, that's a lot.
He's trying to put on a show to make us seem older than we are.
Okay.
What are you, 50 years older than your younger brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a huge gap. So he's 90.
Not a huge
Well, no, he's about 90 years old. Mondo's 120.
Oh yeah, I didn't mention this, but elves live for like 8 to 9 centuries. So
Yeah. It's crazy.
By
Weird.
elven standards, Mondo's pretty young, and so is his little brother. But by a human standards, fucking old, ancient. But I look at him. But yeah, we need to see what he's up to. Maybe we're getting something. I can't believe I didn't introduce you to our champion, and I show
champion.
Oh yes, and me and Mondo do like a synchronized.
To Ivan.
You guys sort of back away to have Ivan sort of step in and just be like, hey. And then your brother quickly turns to you and says, he's just a human.
Dead, but he's a special human.
Very special human. Very.
You know. Listen. One day, once you get off this island, you will understand the worth of the company that you keep, and that they don't always have to have bladed ears to be good people.
Rakshata sniffles a little bit.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's just, you know how mom and dad are. They always need somebody to do something for their business ventures.
It's terrible. I'm glad I was able to get away. I'm sorry I left you here.
Do you know they asked me to set up bungee jumping in the volcano? In it!
But that's where the old man lives. They're trying to get rid of the old man that lives at the top of the volcano. He was literally one of the most interesting people I've ever met in my entire life. And you're telling me they're trying to scooch him out?
Hey, since you guys are all suited up in, like, battle gear or something...
Oh.
Oh, no. What is it? It's still 6 in the morning, right?
It's pretty early.
Still pretty early. He's like,
Yeah.
He's like, hey, guys.
The sun's
After
coming up
watching
over
the
the
sun.
volcano.
Well, I mean, you guys have been talking for a while, so
Yeah.
you've been waking up.
Yeah. What's going on?
We've got some bears.
Oh, God.
Can't really be much of a resort when somebody gets mauled every other day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Speaking of, since you guys are here and you haven't paid for anything, I'm going to have you sign the waiver.
Oh.
Mondo, what is
Listen, this is absolutely...
You get all free
I look-
season pass all time.
I stick my nose higher up in the air than his, just like we did when we were kids, and I get mine up high, and I'll be like, we will do no such thing.
What? I'm just confused.
This is not...
I thought Mondo was our ticket
Listen,
in.
I am. Do not worry. I would hate to have to talk to mother and father.
Gosh,
This
I
early
would-
in the morning, you know how they are. Do you realize how much of a shit they would be in all day long.
You always hate having to talk to mother and father.
Of course I do, absolutely. But listen, I'm a very powerful magic man. I will fire missiles at their house, tell them that you did it, and I will run away.
They
Just
know
like I
I
did when
can't
we were
use
little.
magic.
And I will somehow convince them that you have learned it.
Oh, man. Alright. No waiver.
We do not sign things. Come on, little brother.
Pat,
Quit being
pat.
like this player.
On the shoulder.
Alright, well, I'm going back to bed. My hours don't start for at least another one. So,
Well, you know what? You get some sleep.
Where's the location of those bears?
Yeah.
Dummy.
bears.
Can't help if we don't know what they are.
Yeah.
Or where they are.
There's a small cave near the beach.
Oh, well, we were planning on going to the beach anyway, so I
Yes.
guess.
I think that's their den, but who knows where they go at, during the day.
Okay, near the beach.
Also,
Okay.
will you do me a favor, brother?
No.
Yes, you will. You know you will.
Okay. Fine. Just don't prestidigitate
I
the
will.
orb of light in my mouth.
Oh, I don't do that anymore. I will make it smell like something very vile under your nose. Something very worse that I've learned.
Alright, out with it. What do you need?
Do not tell mother and father I was here for at least a couple of days. I do not want them coming to find me, coming to try to talk to me. I am here for a reason. I came to you for a reason. Please.
Alright. Just do something about those bears.
Okay,
Fine.
we'll deal with the.
I'll deal with the bears. Respectfully.
Let's. I think if we leave right now, let you get back to sleep, we can get to Untitled shop probably right before it opens. I would hate to bombard him, but we have to do what we have to do.
Well, So how far do you think these caves are?
Well,
You
the
know this
beach
better
is about
than me.
an
Than
hour
us.
and a half-ish away from here. And Untitled shop is somewhere in between us and the beach. We're going to have to be very vigilant.
Well,
I
how
haven't
about-
been home in a while.
Okay. Well, I would like to cast my fine steed.
Oh.
Casting time 10 minutes. So while we're making breakfast.
But
maybe.
yeah,
Okay. You summon a spirit
Ivan,
that
let me show
assumes
you
the
some,
form
some
of
home
an
recipe.
unusual. Yes. You can summon a spirit that assumes the form of an unusually intelligent, strong, and loyal steed, and I get a strong bond with it. Let's see. I can have a warhorse, a pony, a camel, an elk, or a mastiff, or you might let me choose other ones. I was talking to Rattle, and I want to make this thing an elk with golden horns and a horn like a unicorn.
Oh, shit.
And
So
I
beautiful.
haven't named him yet, but I'm gonna cast that, and that's what I'm gonna see in my mind's eye when I'm casting it.
Alright. I mean,
I haven't come up with a name. His name is Horny.
You're damn right.
Do I have to come up with a name to summon him? I don't think
I mean, it would help so that I know when you're referring to it.
something funny and erratic. Elkia. Just like no game, no life.
Yeah, the country.
Yeah. Oh no! I know. Shiro.
Shiro.
Yes.
Okay.
I shout out Shiro.
As your younger brother goes to close the door after having that conversation with you guys, you and Ivan push your way inside, and you begin just making breakfast loudly in your brother's home with his ingredients.
Okay, that's fair. It's been a while. It's fair. It's all. Does he go to bed, or is my brother sticking around?
He's laying down, but with all the noise, you just hear, slightly muffled because of the walls. Really missed you too, bro.
Absolutely. I'm making you breakfast What does he got? I'm rating to make a good breakfast.
After a while, I'm gonna need you to roll a performance.
Of course.
It's got iridescent.
Natural.
Dang. All right.
20?
Yep.
You make a using all of his eggs.
It'd be
That
like
poor
that.
chicken.
You make ostrich egg steak omelets for everyone in the party.
Right. Remember, I used that when I gave you guys my hometown breakfast a good couple, like about a week ago in the mansion. It was an ostrich egg with a little bit of mammoth steak.
That's
Hell
right.
Yeah. And enough for just about everybody.
Yeah. Plenty for everybody. Those are massive eggs.
And I used all of his eggs.
Yeah.
Shit, suck this duck, little brother. I kind of poke my head out. You guys, you ready for breakfast? And I just look at Rockshada doing ritual.
Yeah,
motions,
she's
and I'm
got her arms up
so
in the air
proud.
with her legs crossed, and there's this like beam of light shooting
I'm
into
so
the sky.
proud.
She's like, in a minute.
And I look at Bentley and I'm like, magic?
He's looking at one of the omelets. Hey.
I cut him off a nice slice. And I put it down for him. Omelet?
He
Oh god, almost died.
he eats it very quickly, then throws it up,
No.
barks hey at it, and then eats it again. You might have an intelligence of 10, but he's still a dog.
Oh my god. Anyway, I finished summoning Shiro.
You do,
And
I guess you eat your breakfast.
yeah, I
Cut
would morph
everybody
that
else.
shit down.
I'm like,
because that took a
Randall,
lot of
take a
energy.
look at this. It's
The
a
whole
hometown
10-minute
specialty.
casting time.
Just handing it out to everybody.
Wow. This is a lot of protein. Your brother was pretty
He was
generous
so
with his
kind. He
ingredients.
literally said, "Make whatever you want." He's so nice. And then I wanna bring the last bit of omelet to my brother. I'll bring it to him on a plate, his own plate, of course, from his shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wash the dishes either.
No, I'll prestidigitation the dishes because that's the least I can do.
Yeah, that's a nice little touch.
Sure can't. Doesn't get
You bring him
sick.
breakfast in bed, and he seems a little less annoyed, and he takes out the crude iron dagger that he was telling you about, the Unabogo? Udintumbo. I gotta write that down. I'm not gonna.
He's a very intelligent drow. Smart guy.
God dang.
Okay. So I'm
Your
gonna
elk
fast
looks
forward.
bored.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just looking at this spectral elk.
Yep.
Whoa.
With
Yeah.
iridescent purple fur and unicorn horn, but also like golden antlers. And this is Shiro. This is our new companion, I would say. She's a spectral elk, and we can basically ride her like a horse or whatever, and she'll be loyal to us, and she can take damage, and I can ride into battle with her, and we can fight as one. It's pretty cool. And we can go pretty far distances.
Wait a second. Wait.
What?
Okay, let me get this straight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You summoned an elk
Yes.
with antlers
Mm-hmm.
and a horn.
Yes.
You're calling it she.
What do you mean? Oh.
Only
yeah.
male elk
Excuse
have
me.
antlers.
Maybe she grew them out of spite.
Mm,
It's something that
it's
I
a
created.
stretch. All right.
But-
Other elk are gonna be very confused.
Fine. Shiro's a girl name.
I know.
I didn't think about the horns, okay?
Okay.
But I just thought it would be badass.
All right.
And I connect with her on a cosmic level.
I'm not telling you can't do it.
Okay.
I didn't know if you forgot or if
Yes,
you
I
just
did
didn't
forget.
know.
I forgot it completely.
Okay.
Honestly. Anyway, I gesture to Rattle to get on the back with me, or I jump on and I like hold my hand out. Unless he's not done eating.
Well, he has his plate. He carries it with him, and then he gets on.
So,
yeah.
alrighty.
So everybody's making their way down to the beach.
Racia! Mondo.
Berg
Ivan.
needs to be. Oh shit! Ivan, I can't pick them both up. That's impossible.
Berg is currently incapacitated.
What?
He's flat on his back, and
Why?
his gut is a good
Oh.
3 sizes larger.
Oh, Berg can
And
just.
he's
he can
him
take
and Bentley are just laying out on this freaking grassy knoll, like
That. Okay.
nearly foaming at the mouth. They're so full.
My brother will take care of it.
Yes, let's go. We have one. We'll take out the bears. We don't need them. Okay. So
To the
I
shop.
tell. I guess. Oh yeah. She speaks in common too. So I can telepathically tell her to do things.
The
but
only creature that your elk can speak to is you.
Yeah.
Telepathically, it can't like audibly speak.
Did I say it can speak it?
Yeah.
I meant it can understand it.
Mm.
Yes. So it's not just me that can command it, but that's just another.
It will
situation.
think for a moment before taking an order from another creature, but it will immediately follow whatever you tell it to do.
Yeah. So I'm going to tell Shiro to take us to the cave.
Take us to the cave. Take us to the cave. Whoa! Take us to the cave.
The place we need to visit is right before we hit the beach where the cave is. So we need to stop in and talk to him first. But luckily, he has his own large plot of land, so he's kind of hard to miss.
So you want to visit him first and then take out the bears and
Well,
skedaddle?
whatever we're going to request from him, and who knows, we might all want to buy something from him. He'll need time to do whatever it is we need him to do. So I guess if we talk to him, the sooner the better.
Okay, so what time does his shop open? He said 8, right?
He opens in the morning whenever that comes about.
You also, were checking out your elk for a while. You all had breakfast, had conversations for a good while, plus everything that happened at the house and all of the talking that went on there after Nina was healed. I would say it's about 7:30
a.m. Okay, sweet. That works perfectly. Then I guess I tell Shiro to go ahead and head on over to or follow Mondo, and then because you'll know where it's at.
Ivan's on foot.
Why don't you try to carry Ivan?
I can't. You remember that comment you made earlier about the only person who could possibly struggle to pick up Berg is somebody with a strength of 6, rather than a strength of 6.
Yeah.
I'll go on foot. Fuck it. You know what? I'll get on Ivan's shoulders, but I'll use my wings to make sure I don't weigh too much. I'll just occasionally try to keep a little bit of wind underneath of me.
Okay.
Okay. Then I'm gonna tell her to trot.
You guys are, making a decent pace. People on foot are easily keeping up with the elk. Keeping your eyes peeled and your listening ears out.
Mm-hmm.
Make perception checks. Everybody.
Peppies.
Terrible.
Let's go.
6.
14. Ooh.
12.
Mondo, you're sort of just focusing on how cool it is to feel the wind in your wings. Like, what? Just a couple days ago, you were a regular high elf, and now you are a high elf.
Yeah. That's good.
Bullshit.
Rattle and Rakshata, you guys are just realizing how nice it is to be on a less inhabited area that's so beautiful. It's very tropical. It's not anything like the environments that you're used to. the birds are brightly colored. Every once in a while you see a crazy looking insect or, whatever just passing by, and hearing the ocean as you get closer to the beach. It's nice.
Is Ivan with us still?
Yeah.
Can I give him the mariner's armor since I have the cloak of the manta ray, so he can't fucking drown out here?
He's already wearing full armor then.
Yeah, he just have to take off his chest piece.
But he would also gain no benefit from the armor he's currently wearing if he did that. Do you still give it to him?
I mean, if he turns underwater and it's 0 hit points, it's like a life jacket. So
shoots back up to the surface. Okay.
I got the cloak of the manta ray.
Ivan takes it and changes into it, and you guys see the armor that was previously fitted for Rakshada's figure sort of adjusts itself to Ivan's physique, and he sort of moves his arms a bit. It's pretty comfortable.
I open up the bag of holding so he doesn't have to lug around his chest piece and all that.
Drops him into the bag of holding. Thank you, masters.
Oh,
No
wait,
problem.
actually, we need to talk.
Yeah.
While we're here, do not refer to us as master. It is a very long,
the
in-depth
giant thing.
Yes, remember I told you a long time ago, Ivan, this place is, we just recovered from slavery 3 centuries ago. People do not take kindly to that word here.
Yeah, they probably won't like us mentioning anything about giants
So
either.
you could always just call me Sensei or just
Sensei.
Mr. Mondo.
Sensei or Mister, got it.
Let's go. This is an exciting day. I just wanted to warn you of that before we got to any maybe more inhabited parts. The beaches are very popular this time of year, so we might not be alone.
Speaking of the beaches, you guys are on a path, sort of weaving between the trees, and you see just a stranger passerby walking towards a path that sort of intersects and continues towards the beach. He's a sort of medium height human with like a Hawaiian shirt and some sandals.
Okay, so a tourist,
Yeah.
basically. Okay, I mean, we just let him be about his business.
Sure. How close do I think that we are to the shop?
To the shop?
Yeah.
Roll a history check.
Come on. Oh, wait, that's a 10. My history is plus 6, 16.
About a mile.
Okay. Yeah, I guess whichever path I think will take us in the right direction.
Well, I mean, you guys, alright, so since you were on the plateau, you're going towards the back of the plateau where there would be like a smallish, medium-sized hill, kind of steep, leading down towards the beach, excuse me. And there's only 2 paths that you can see right now. One that came from a more heavily wooded area, and then the one you're on, they intersect into one road leading in the same direction.
Okay.
Okay, I guess we just pass the passerby.
Yeah.
He's walking the same pace as you guys.
Oh.
Oh wait, he's going beside us? I thought we were...
No, it's like 2 roads. You guys are walking at the same pace. You end up on the same road together at the same time.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Okay.
we're not gonna...
Time for either awkward silence or small talk.
Oh, God, these Myrtle Beach. Okay. Well,
Bruh.
Kitty cat. Well, hello there. You have a very colorful shirt.
Mellow. Stop, man. You literally just failed to scale the curtains. Do not get up there and try again. Too small. Sorry, I had to get the child. Don't you talk back.
Your shirt is very brightly colored. Are you a tourist here?
Something like that, yeah.
Well,
What's your name?
I'm, Who am I?
What? That's not in game.
Yeah, it is.
oh,
What?
Oh,
He's got amnesia? Oh,
He's just sort of walking. Why? Have you guys seen me before?
I
absolutely
don't know.
not.
I would recognize you.
Have I seen him before?
Have we? Can we all do a history check?
Holy
At
shit.
disadvantage.
Okay.
All of us at this.
Yeah.
Oh, an 11 and a 10, and you said history?
Yeah.
So that's still a 16 for me. Luckily.
Wait. So it's 14 and 15. 14.
Oh my god.
Damn.
14.
Oh, we're
I
dead.
cannot believe you guys just freaking passed that DC at disadvantage.
Hey. We're very interested in this Hawaiian shirt, man.
You guys
Of
have
course.
seen this man before. He was one of the sort of rank and file looking guys at the fort.
Which fort?
Fort
Fort
Stonejaw.
What the?
I thought it was Strongjaw.
It-
Strongjaw
I believe-
Keep.
Strongjaw Keep, yeah.
I understand. I remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow. We have
Yeah.
seen you before. I recognize your face. I don't remember getting your name though. You came from Strongjaw Keep.
He takes a couple steps back after you guys say that you've seen him before.
Hey, it's
His form begins to shift and
Oh.
change
Oh no.
as he's reaching behind his back and he pulls out a sword. Everybody roll for initiative.
Alright.
Man, it's been a while.
fuck-a-doodle-doo.
Plus
You guys
one.
dodged a freaking mean surprise round.
Heck yeah. Alright, ooh.
Mine's a
14.
4.
Hold on. I gotta get my initiative page ready. Alright.
Another. Oh, whoa. Okay, well, maybe there's hope, guys. I might have another trick up my sleeve.
Oh, don't you worry. Everything.
Alright, 20 to 15.
18.
Ooh.
18.
Nice.
$15 to 10.
Oh, 14. Little old 14.
Oh yeah, my war horse gets a roll too.
Oh, shit.
That's straight off of the.
That would be a straight roll. That wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
It wouldn't benefit from your initiative.
Okay, well, mine, the war horse or
The elk.
The
Shiro.
the elk Shiro. Their initiative is 7, and mine was 4.
Okay, you said Shiro's was 7.
Yep.
Top of the round is going to be Rattle.
Nice.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to use Chill Touch.
Ooh.
Okay, so you're gonna use your movement to get to him.
Yes.
Okay. Do you guys want to set a scene?
Oh yes. Finally. So, Big Baddie turned into. What did it morph into?
It is a large, red-skinned creature with a sharp-toothed smile from ear to ear,
Ew! Ah!
brandishing a decent-sized sword.
Here is. Yes! Yes! Works perfectly. Bird's not here. Here's Mondo. He's enemy. Okay.
So, how far am I away right now?
He was walking right beside you guys, but he took a couple steps back. I'd say he's maybe 6 feet at most away
shoot.
from you.
Damn. It's like right there.
Yeah. So it wouldn't take much at all to get to him and use chill touch. Is that a saving throw or an attack roll against him?
I think it's an attack.
Okay, roll to hit.
Six.
So Rattle rushes over, seeing it morph, and it's on its back foot just in time so that Rattle's talons just barely miss its chest. Is there anything that you'd like to do with your bonus action?
I'm probably just gonna bonk him with my staff.
Alright.
Yeah.
Love the bonk staff. It's gonna be my favorite thing to draw in the comic.
Let's see. Oh my god, I had it written somewhere. A 1.
One bonk of damage.
Did you roll to hit?
No. Oh, that's also a 6. So
Yeah,
one
so-
bonk of damage.
Rattle rushes up, sort of in a panic, being caught off guard by this thing, and just, slightly off kilter today. Slashes with the claw, miss, and then, goes overhead with the staff and doesn't catch him just right. Sort of just glances off its arm. Its Hawaiian shirt is now torn.
That was a nice shirt, too.
Yeah, it was.
That's really unfortunate.
Lilies were on it.
I hope we find the people who make those shirts. Put that on the list.
It's your parents.
Oh, never mind.
All right. Are you gonna end your turn there, or use any more movement?
Yeah, I'm gonna end my turn.
All right. Next up is going to be the large red creature. So it is going to, in turn, make a claw attack at Rattle. I assume that a 9 does not hit.
It would be a 9 against what?
Your AC.
Oh, no.
Okay. After it misses with its claws, it's going to swing around and do a 360 with its sword and try and hit you again. Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Ouchies. Rattle, no!
Okay. Take 6 points of slashing damage. And it's gonna snarl at the rest of you. Sort of very loud, ugly snarl, and Rattle gets a little bit of spit in the wound. It's not pleasant. What is that? Okay, so next up, it's going to be Mondo.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna unholster what the energy that I've been holding on for the past 2 days and just truly show everyone what studiousness and fireball from the +1 wand. And I want it centered so that it only affects him, of course, naturally.
Isn't that within 20 feet?
Yeah. It
Well,
is.
no, you can move the circle.
Oh, okay. So you want the edge of the circle that affects it to be.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Did you move back for anything, Rattle, with your movement? No, you're still there.
So that'd be a dexterity saving throw from the creature.
18.
Yeah, it still makes it, but it's going to take half damage. Let's see. I believe it's 8d6, but I have to go check. Uh, 8d6.
What?
Yeah,
Roll
8.
damage.
What?
Fireball.
So 9 plus 6.
15.
15 in the last bit. 2. 21. So he takes
Oh,
wait.
it's 17.
Oh, so,
You rolled 50. Oh, wait, no, you have one more roll because you rolled 6.
8, yeah. And then that's a 6 and a 6, 12 extra.
So
That's
7,
30. Wait.
17 plus 12. That's 29.
29 fire damage halved.
Have.
Yeah, he made it to DC.
Oh. Yeah, still pretty good.
Yeah. In my bonus action, I'm going to look to Ivan and I'm going to make eye contact with him. And I'm going to say, "You're learning." And I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath on him, give him Lightning Breath again.
Holy shit.
You can do that with a bonus?
Yeah, it requires a bonus to cast for the Dragon's
Nice.
Breath.
Alright, so
I'm going to
I'm
imbue
going to make
him
note of that.
with the Dragon's Breath spell. Which I'll pull up the Dragon's Breath spell just so it'll be handy.
And that, whenever he uses that, if he chooses to use it, that's a dex save, is it not?
Yeah, let me bring it up really quick. Yeah, it's Dexterity or 3d6 of the chosen damage type. And it's a 15-foot cone. So.
Alright. With that, are you going to end your turn? Are you going to use any movement?
I'm not within range of him, so I guess I'll kind of move to his flank on his side.
Okay. Rakshata, do you mind?
I just want to be like right here. Yeah.
Alright, cool. With that, we're going to move over to Shiro. What do you want Shiro to do?
Well, I'm mounted on Shiro, so would that...
You would have extra movement, but that's about it.
Well, I can...
It's
Is it
Shiro's turn, so
Okay.
you can't do anything.
I guess I'm gonna tell Shiro to run up and donkey kick it in the mouth.
Okay, so
Telepathically.
Shiro runs up and then does a quick 180 and then attempts to strike with its hooves. Roll to hit, just a straight roll.
10.
10. Unfortunately,
Damn it.
both hooves pass like directly beside the creature's face, and it looks like it was worried.
Okay, I'm using its movement, which is my movement, to move back.
Okay, that gives it an attack of opportunity. It is going to strike out against Shiro. Hits.
Ouch. No, it didn't.
How many hit points does Shiro have?
Hang on. It doesn't say how many.
I guess it would go off the monster manual.
Yeah, it says source page
Oh, the hell.
240.
Page 240?
Yep.
Thank you. DM guide or monster manual?
This is in the player handbook.
P8.
It's under these.
I know.
That's
Do my
your thing.
job as a DM.
Yeah.
Player's handbook coming in handy.
Shiro, dodge it! Pokemon style. Use tail whip.
It doesn't say anything about HP, so I'm gonna have to find an elk.
I have the stats for an elk, remember?
Oh yeah, they fought one, didn't they?
Oh yeah, I remember that fucking elk.
Let me pull that up.
I'm not sure either.
They're actually pretty fucking strong. You made a good choice when you... Alright.
Gender
so,
bender elk. Shiro, come to the rescue.
So they have a ram attack and a hoof attack, in case you want to document this.
Yeah, I would appreciate it if you took this down.
I'm always taking it down.
And it also has a charge attack, similar to what the skeletal minotaur had.
Charge, attack.
If it moves at least...
Oh, with my freaking... With the horn!
Yeah.
Yes, charge attack.
If the elk moves at least 20 feet straight towards a target, then hits it with a ram attack in that same turn, it takes an extra 2d6 damage. If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
I got, like, the charge attack, hoof attack, and ram attack.
Oh.
I can't write that fast!
I didn't know. I thought you were scribing. I thought you were hitting
Is
it.
is that an image on your phone?
Just send
No.
it.
It doesn't show the actual image of the elk.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about the
Just
stat
send
No,
me
this
block.
is from D&D Beyond.
Okay.
This is the same one I used for the...
If you could just screenshot it and send it
Yeah.
to her.
Yeah,
But what's the DC saving of it?
13. And it's an extra 2d6 damage.
Okay.
But here you go. We'll make it...
Okay. Pretty cool. Yeah. Fucking gore something with its horns. Anti-horn. Tri-horn.
Yeah. Do it
Shiro
personal
the tri-horned elk.
Alright, what was the HP?
I'll send it to your phone, but I'll pull it back
Yep.
up.
I'm waiting. My phone is slow.
The
Oh, here
HP
it is.
is 13.
No!
Ooh.
It's
Shit.
okay. It doesn't feel pain. It doesn't feel pain.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
And its armor class is 10. Ooh. It's got a strength of 16 though.
Yeah. See, that kick really would have hurt.
Okay, so Shiro takes a massive strike to its haunch as it's turning away from the creature, and you just see this massive sort of like ethereal gash open up in its hind leg. There's like a dim light sort of flowing from it, but it's more like a smoke. That is going to end Shiro's turn.
But she's still alive though.
Yes.
Okay.
And next up is going to be Rakshata. What do you want to do?
Since that donkey kick didn't work, I'm gonna cast Moonbeam because it's a shapeshifter and it gets disadvantage. So it has to do. It's a con save of 14. There's attack / save con 14. And It makes the saving throw a disadvantage. If it fails, it also instantly reverts to its original form.
What is the spell save DC?
Hang on. It goes off Constitution.
No, but what's your
The
spell?
DC, it should be at the top of your spell list. Not for the spell itself, on your spells.
Oh, me.
Yeah, like your
My
spell.
save.
Yeah.
You gotta know where this
That
stuff
is-
is, hon.
It's 14. I'm sorry, I have to keep the thing pulled up.
Well, if you're not sure about some stuff, just go back into the app and look at it for a minute. Because
I'm in the app.
I'm talking about when we're not playing D&D.
Oh, okay. Well, it's
It's
14.
14.
Yes. That's
Does it... Okay, so it fails.
okay. So that's 2.
Takes full damage.
Yep, 2d10 radiant damage. That's a 10. 10 points of radiant damage.
What do you want to do with your bonus?
I was looking to see if I had one. Was that sword that I got in the cave one-handed or two-handed? The
It's a
obsidian
one-handed sword.
I'm gonna swing at it with that freaking lightning sword.
Alright,
It's a long sword.
roll to hit.
So, yes. 13? Oh wait, do I don't add anything to that. Do I?
She would add her strength for a regular longsword, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's...
You're proficient in longswords, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's 15.
15. Unfortunately, you take your obsidian blade and try and cut its stomach open while this spectral fire is engulfing it. It's screaming loudly, and as it's writhing in pain, its stomach just sort of backs just enough for the blade to miss.
Damn it. I tried, guys. I tried.
That's gonna end your turn. Unless you want to move.
No.
Okay. Top of the round, Rattle.
Wait, did Ivan not?
Oh,
He didn't go that
Yeah,
way.
Ivan didn't go.
sorry. It's because Shiro and Ivan have the same freaking initiative.
I hate when I have.
Yeah, that's not bad. Gonna do Ivan's turn real quick. I think we all know what he's about to do.
Dragon tails.
Okay, so he's gonna go just sort of square up and then yell in its direction, releasing the dragon's breath. You chose lightning. Okay, and that is a
Dex.
Dex. What's the DC though?
15.
Unfortunately, it fails. For the creature, that is. And it takes the full damage, 3d6. Bro, can you go over there?
No. Come here, Hermit.
So now, engulfed in flames and now crackling with lightning energy, this creature is not having a good time.
Good.
But it looks very angry and not ready to get back.
Oh, shoot.
Okie doke. And then Ivan is going to use his bonus. And he's going to try and just front kick it with his legs. He sort of kicks it in the stomach. And even though it's in immense pain right now, it just looks down at Ivan and smiles this huge sharp-toothed grin. This is going to scare Ivan into using his action surge.
Okay.
Yeah. And he is going to use his second action to make a great axe attack.
Do it. Do it,
Card
Ivan.
real quick.
Watch out for the fire.
And just not being able to focus or take his eyes off the sharp-toothed creature, he swings the axe down hard and it easily moves out of the way.
Oh. Man. Easily moved out of the way. Here, you.
Next up is going to be the creature. So does Moonbeam keep it trapped in the beam until it makes the save?
I can move it at any time so I can follow it with it.
Okay, so it's going to use its movement to dash at Rattle.
And then I'm going to turn the moonbeams.
And
Hopefully it doesn't affect Rattle.
it's going to come down with its claw and its sword at the same time, sort of swiping it across. That is 12 to hit. No? So the sword misses and the claw comes down. Another 12. Good God, give me a different die.
Ouch. Ouch, kitty cat. Ouch. Ow.
Rattle sort of bobbing and weaving through these different strikes as this demonic-looking creature is screaming, both in pain and frustration. It's going to end its turn there. And next up is going to be Mondo.
All right. Let us see. Well, you know what? Just to make his day a little shittier. Wand of Paralysis. DC 15 con save.
Here we go.
It passes the save.
What?
Okay.
No.
That's quite a
Dude.
Quit. Yeah, then I'll just take a swipe with the sword for bonus.
Alright, roll to hit. Wait, your obsidian... Oh, wait, no, she's only got the obsidian sword.
So my dex 17.
That hits, roll damage.
Heck yeah, so that's 7.
Nice. That gonna be your turn?
Yep. Just to hold and focus on concentration for the spell. Right.
Noise. Okay. Next up is going to be Shiro. Shiro's sort of panting heavily, like snorting, not having a great time. What would you like her to do?
I'm gonna dispel her because she's in pain.
Okay.
So poof, and then I'm dropped to the ground.
You land on your feet, cat-like reflexes.
And hurt.
So Shiro's turn in initiative is now gone. It goes to Ivan, who is infuriated that it went after a Rattle when he was clearly its opponent.
Right.
And he is going to run at it and make another great sword attack. Missing terribly. It is not Ivan's day.
Can I use my bonus action?
It's not Ivan's turn yet.
No, mine.
Oh, sure.
Because I can use the
Wait, no, it's not your turn yet. It was
Wait,
Shiro's turn.
Oh, okay. I thought I went after Shiro, but then Ivan went. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's okay. Ivan's gonna try and punch it in the face. just gonna jump up there.
Heck yeah.
Boom. God. Yo, I am off today.
There's a lot of pressure on Ivan right now. He's going through a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A lot's happening. He jumps up there to punch it in the face, and it sees it coming. You know, it seems to be more comfortable fighting Ivan than taking on Rattle, who easily dodged its attack. So he just catches his punch and throws him back to where he was standing. Next up is going to be Rakshata.
I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Ensnaring Strike.
All right.
Which is different than the Spectral Vines.
Yeah.
Because the Spectral
Make
Vines...
sure you burn a spell slot.
Yeah, I did. Where I am. Boop. And, go to hit. 9.
Would that go off of her spell attack?
For
Is
a,
the spell attack modifier?
It modifies her
yeah,
melee
if you're
weapon.
making a D20 roll towards attacking with a spell, then yeah, you would add your spell attack modifier. I forget about it sometimes
3,
too.
so that's 12.
12. Still, unfortunately, this demonic-looking creature, despite its size, seems rather large or lithe, and it sort of makes its way away from your scimitar. What would you like to do with your bonus?
The bonus was my vines.
Oh, true.
But okay, it says modifier plus 3, but it's got spell attack plus 6.
Spell attack is to hit. The modifier is it affects how much damage the spell does.
Okay, so
So you would add if you hit with a spell, then it would get plus 3 to the damage. But to hit with a spell would get plus 6 to the roll.
Okay, well that should have been a 6 then, because I used my spell modifier, not my spell attack to add
And
it.
so the new roll would be
9,
15.
15.
Nothing changes.
God, what is that? What is with this thing? Why can't we hit this thing? I don't understand. It's creepy, gross. Just not for me.
I haven't had much of a problem.
Make a history check.
Shut up.
Oh god, my uncle. Oh, 8.
There was something that... No, you can't remember.
There are more important things than I have.
Yeah. Top of the round, Rattle.
I'm gonna cast blindness, deafness.
Yeah.
You choose one or the other.
Yeah, blindness.
Okay.
Make this thing blind.
What's the save on that?
It's a Constitution of 15.
It makes it save. It is seemingly unaffected.
What is this thing made of?
Plate.
Hey, buddy boy.
It's my turn? Oh no, it's Rattle's turn.
And let's see. Which one's Rattle? This one?
Yes.
Okay.
Aw, you. Come on, dude. I can't do that one one hand. Somebody else got to get him.
Come here.
Big
Come
boy.
hang out, little buddy.
Let's see.
You gonna bonk him again?
Yeah, sure. I'll bonk him.
Roll to hit.
Yeah.
14.
What is going on with us tonight, guys? You're
Rolls.
just off it. Okay. Quarterstaff misses, unfortunately. Unless you want to use any of your movement, that'll be your turn.
Let's see. Each one of these squares is 5. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna get right beside Rakshata, right here.
Okay. And moving out of its zone of combat, it's going to attempt to make a claw attack against you. 12 does not hit. So you get away scot-free. You and Rockshot are now posted up, strategizing about how to actually hit it.
Right, god dang.
After Rattle is going to be the creature, it's going to lock eyes with Ivan and rush him. And
My beam of light is still active.
you didn't use.
Specified the first time.
Well, you used ensnaring strike, so
yeah,
you drop concentration on Moonbeam.
Oh shit.
Is it still on fire?
No.
Damn. Okay. I forgot if I could cast another spell that does that.
It is going to disappear.
What? No. No. No.
Unfortunately, Rockshot, it doesn't work that way.
No.
Okay. So just
What are you doing? Frickin'
He's gone.
we don't get an attack of opportunity. Nothing. He's just.
Benchified?
You can make an attack of opportunity at disadvantage.
Fuck it. Why not?
So
Oh dear! Nat 20 and a 13 plus my dexterity. That'd be a 16.
Okay, that hits. Roll damage.
Yes! Mondo!
4 and it's plus 1, so that'd be a 5.
So it disappears and attempts to slink over towards Ivan, but Mondo, sensing the dire situation before him, sort of wildly slashes out with his longsword, catching it directly in its back, revealing its form once again.
Okay. Nice.
How much damage was that?
That was 6.
6. Where's my pen? I hate myself sometimes.
In your face, don't say it. Berg. Taking a nap.
Alright, after that, it's gonna turn around and try and make a claw attack against Mondo.
Okay.
15.
That's it.
You take 15 points of damage.
Okay.
So you weren't successful in the blind?
23.
no.
Okay.
We do roll.
So, angered by the massive gash now in its back, it's going to swing back at Mondo instinctively and just catch him across his collarbone.
Owie.
Could have been much worse, but Mondo's hanging in there.
Mondo, are you okay?
I'm fine. Don't you worry.
Oh, gosh, that looked like it
It
hurt.
fucking hurts, but watch. Don't you?
Okay.
Time for revenge.
Yeah. Taking out the +1 wand. Now I just fucking look at this piece of shit. 3rd level magic missile.
3rd level.
Third
Holy
level.
fuck.
Magic missile.
Roll damage. 44 plus 4.
Is that that's 2 levels above first? So would that be 5?
Oh, yeah, it would be 5d5 plus 5.
Here.
Or 5d4 plus 5.
Here's
65.
3 more.
Thank you. Oh, that's D6.
Oh, wait.
I'm not
4.
fireballing this
Oh,
time.
okay. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, some of it's 1, 2, 3, and then plus 6. 3 plus 6 is 9. Plus the 5.
It's 14.
Plus the 1 because it's a +1 wand.
So 15 damage right back to him.
Nice.
Shit.
You guys see as 5 orbs of purple energy erupt from the +1 wand and all collectively hit the demonic creature in its smug face.
Yeah.
It is no longer smiling.
Yeah.
Some of its teeth are cracked and broken,
Gross.
and it is more angry than ever.
Ooh.
Nice. And I still got a bonus action, so I'm gonna slash.
All right, roll to hit.
Come on. 17.
17, that hits. Roll damage. You're on a roll.
Yeah. Oh, that's 3 piercing. Still,
I got that.
take it.
Okay. After Mondo's going to be... would have been Shiro, but it is no longer in this plane of existence.
Yep, for now.
So it's going to be Ivan. Ivan, seeing how well his sensei is doing, he's going to rush over with his great axe and then try and hit it. He does. That is going to be... one of the only times I use a D12. 8 damage to the creature.
Oh, and just to be fair, I did take damage, so that means I have to roll concentration, whether Ivan chooses to use it or not. But I still have that. I haven't used the
Well,
concentration.
you cast Magic Missile. So
Magic
that-
Missile's not concentration. It's just an
That's it.
instantaneous.
But it's another spell.
Oh,
Dude.
I was under the impression that you could cast other, as long as you didn't cast another concentration spell. But yeah, either way, I think I would have
We'll
to
just roll with it because, I mean, if you want to go ahead and make that concentration check.
Yeah. Okay, so 15 plus my con, which is a +3, so it's 18, and I have to beat the amount of damage I took.
You did.
So yeah, I guess so.
Yep, you maintain concentration on Dragon's Breath applied to Ivan, and he landed a pretty good strike on its arm with the great axe, sort of getting halfway through the arm until it hit the bone, and then drawing it back out with an arc of blood spraying. With that, he's gonna use the momentum to sort of take one hand off and like try to back fist it in the face. Unfortunately, it hits the jaw of this creature and it seems totally unfazed. Yeah. Next up, Rakshata.
Alright, I'm gonna use my bonus action to dip into the vial of multiple poisons on one side of my what you call it, double bladed scimitar, and I'm gonna use my extra action ability that I have now, and I'm gonna do a double slash.
Just so you know,
I'm gonna run up on it.
the vial that the poison is in is not very big, so you would be pouring the entire vial on your scimitars.
Damn, but it was a medium-sized vial.
That's still only like this
Aw.
big. You
Yeah.
can't take a double-bladed scimitar as tall as you and dip it into a small
Okay,
vial.
I'm gonna
Blade's
pour
fucking
it on there. I want to do it.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what I do. Just on one side, the first one, and I make my first slash down to the same spot that Ivan hit.
Roll to hit.
That's plus strength.
Yes.
Do it. 13.
Unfortunately, you swipe at it with your double-bladed scimitar. With the first blade just barely missing it, you sort of flip it around and use the momentum to go into a downward strike Roll to hit.
Stop it, kitty. 15. God.
Same scenario.
What's with this thing? I just want it dead. It's so ugly with its beady eyes and red leather skin. Blech.
Okay.
Med.
Top of the round. Rattle. What you want to do?
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame, and that's a save for Dexterity, 15.
Okay. It fails. Roll damage.
He's gonna take 7 radiant damage.
Radiant damage. Woo!
This creature is looking rough. The radiant energy sort of makes contact with its stomach and knocks the wind out of it. It's sort of keeled over, in pain, breathing heavily, sort of looking around for a safe exit and seeing basically every path from this area is being guarded by at least one of you. All right. Anything you want to do with your bonus?
For my bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on Mondo.
Oh,
Nice.
7 points.
thank you. Back to 30.
And that'll be it for my turn.
All right. Next up is going to be the creature.
Fuck. Just make it kill itself.
Commit.
Seppuku. It's already gouged out guts.
Yeah, I'm going to use Minor Illusion and make Jesus appear.
What deity is this?
All right. While it's hunched over, there's going to be this ominous arcane energy emanating from its body.
You guys feel that shit?
A whole lot of clacking going on.
Yeah, I don't like it. Ominous. See, he didn't either. Marshmallow didn't like it either. What are you doing?
Yo, that's enough slices.
All right. So, does anybody have 32 hit points or lower?
I have 30.
You have 30?
Yeah.
You're immediately unconscious.
Mother.
I have 27.
You're also unconscious.
Shit!
Oh.
My,
Carry out.
Yeah.
Your hit points don't drop to 0.
Yes.
No, I mean, like, that's not what this does.
Oh, so you're
You
dead.
don't lose any hit points. You're
Oh.
just passed the fuck out.
Wait. Is this just for specifics? Is this the spell sleep?
It is.
Elves cannot be magically put to sleep.
Well, you are not unconscious in that
Oh
case.
shit. Whew.
Little sleeping.
Yeah, Rattle's out.
I'm so glad I remembered that.
I've got all 50 hit points.
The one spell in the whole game that Mondo's immune to.
Dude, you are not allowed to clean yourself on my books, okay? Each one of those costs me $50, alright? Stop. Don't lick me. You're nasty, bro. You nasty.
Don't put it back on the table.
Every time. He's like, Go do bad somewhere else.
Exactly.
Was Rakshata affected by that? Because her hit points were 50.
Then you're good.
Ha! I
Did
sleep
he
when I
use
went
his
to
whole
sleep.
turn to do that?
No, that was just its action. It's going to use its bonus to rush at Rakshata.
It
Bruh.
would be leaving
No.
my attack zone.
No, you're
No, you're
right
right.
beside.
Would it
No.
Oh.
Or we're back beside each other.
I didn't. Yeah, the way it looks over this way.
Yeah, no problem. Dirty 20.
Oh, yeah, that hits. I can handle it. I'm a big kid.
I always see them when I don't need them, and when I need them, they're not. Alright. Go. Oh wait, I don't need that third one. It's 17 damage.
Dang it.
Sort of breaks open a piece of your plate armor, digging into the flesh beneath.
Ow.
It doesn't slash across so much as pierce the armor and then your stomach. That's gonna end its turn.
This thing sucks.
Top of the round is. Oh wait, no, that Mondo.
Yeah.
It's you.
Just pissed. So we just saw Rattle fall. We don't know if he's passed out, dead. We have
Exactly.
no clue.
It just was hunched over, and then there was this dark energy, and Rattle's just like.
Damn.
And that's the one that typically does the
Frantically,
best with dark
I'm just
energy.
gonna pull out the +1/+1, and I'm gonna just unload a 2nd level magic missile. I'm just fucking ready to
Alright.
get this guy down.
Burn that spell slot and roll damage.
Yeah.
Best vacation ever.
I know. 5 +3, so that's 8 +4, 12.
Sometimes you just gotta kill some tourists.
Yeah, and if that doesn't take down Old Hawaiian Shirt, I'll go for a slash with my bonus.
Go for it.
Come on. What is that? You know what? First time using luck. I'm gonna use my
Do it.
luck
Yes, I
point
was
of the
wondering
day.
when you were gonna pull it out.
Oh yes, an 11 plus my. Oh, that's only 14.
Just
Rats.
barely misses, but now you feel the possibilities within this sword are endless. Roll insight.
Okay. 8. My insight. Oh, that's wisdom based, so it's actually 7.
This asshole might have been blaming the bears for mauling people.
That's a good point. Fucking dickhead to bear. We're friends of bears.
Yeah.
You know, it's fuck. This is fuck.
Right? I'm just trying to get to the bears. They're gonna be the easy part.
Yeah.
We have to get there.
Alrighty. Next up is going to be Ivan. Ivan, sick of this shit, is going to go for the Dragon's Breath. Save 14.
Bruh.
Save it's my spell DC, so 15.
15. That was close.
That was my spell DC last before the level up.
Oh.
No.
Oh my god.
Not
It
a
takes
20.
double damage.
Oh, it got a 1.
Critical failure.
Yeah.
Alright,
Die.
and that was
3D.
3d6, so 66.
That's a 66 lightning damage.
To him? Holy shisa.
I need more d6. I need
Gotcha.
3 more.
Ivan's been holding the lightning breath in his mouth for like 2 rounds, so he was just ready to.
It didn't need that last one. 14 damage as you guys just see not like a cloud of lightning energy, but a singular bolt of lightning erupt from Ivan's gullet and just striking this thing directly in the chest. It's there's like a large cavity in its chest and there's smoke billowing out from within it. Ivan's gonna take a moment to recuperate after that, and the creature is just stunned there, looking like it's holding onto an electric fence.
Damn.
Alright, so Ivan's done. Rakshata.
Okay. I'm gonna to give it some more of that lightning damage.
Yeah.
And pull out my obsidian longsword of lightning. I'm gonna strike at it and use my double strike. Or not my double strike, but the extra attack.
Yeah. Roll to hit. Roll again. If you know it misses, just...
15!
But you're using a sword, so that would be plus your strength, right?
Yeah. 2.
Hmm.
Right? God, I can't hit for shit.
What was the area of effect on that sword?
Slashing or piercing damage depending on use, but it doesn't matter. You didn't tell me area of effect. This is what you gave me.
You told me area of effect for the arrows, but I don't remember you saying. You said you were gonna make up the card for the.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still have my bonus action.
Go for it.
Fucking claw it.
Do it.
Claw it cat style.
Come on.
Dirty 20!
Roll damage.
Yeah! That's...
You guys see Rakshata get more frustrated than you've ever seen her, and she just drops the obsidian sword and goes... leaps onto it.
1d4 plus 2.
How do you want to ice
6!
this fool?
Yes! I'm gonna... Oh, okay. Rakshata is gonna go straight, like, turn her hand into a dagger, and she's gonna go straight into that freaking wound that we've been beating at, and she's going up the belly, up the gullet, just debowel this fucking thing.
Roll a dexterity check.
Dexterity, hold on. It's plus 1. 10?
10, you turn your hand inside the wound, shoot straight up into its sort of chest cavity area, rip your hand out, add 1 damaged Oni heart into your inventory.
Whoa, sorry. I got damaged Oni heart. Yeah!
This was an Oni?
If-
CR7.
Yeah.
Doc!
I mean, you guys handled it. It would have been much worse if you didn't recognize him from Stonejaw.
Oh, okay. That's gross. I'm just like, whoa, this thing's
Holy shit.
You guys
nasty.
have a lot of shit that can help you in a lot of ways.
We do.
I would be stupid for throwing lower CR creatures at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair.
To be fair,
It is fair.
but it, man.
Doc!
Doc.
Yes! I didn't hit him the whole round, but I got the last hit with my fucking claws.
A little thing pops above Rakshata's head, XP thief.
Yes!
Oh, man. It's not beating.
Oh,
I know, but like, just I imagine it's still warm.
Yeah.
Okay. I just
Does it keep its solid form, like, as after it dies?
For the sake of loot, I'll say it does.
Okay.
well, I got the heart.
I don't think it typically would, but it's been a while. I made this card a while back, so.
Now, does the sleep spell continue?
Oh.
You would awake.
Because it's dead now.
Yeah. It can't maintain concentration
No.
on something.
It's really
if
hard
dead.
to do that when you're dead.
Yeah, this one's got blue skin, but I made it red for flavor.
Nice.
That's what you guys were just fighting.
Ew.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. I heard it's hard.
I guess I'll do a general investigation check on it just for the sake of. And you know what? I'll use the fun little contact lens too.
So you're investigating his body?
Yeah, and I'll use the eyes of minute seeing just to try it out. So, I guess. Oh, I have advantage. So,
Yep.
I guess that's pretty cool. Nice.
It's also nice with your investigation bonus.
Yes, absolutely. So that's 16. Nothing crazy.
16, you notice the claws and teeth are jet black. The teeth are
Ew.
damaged
Black teeth.
considerably from the magic missiles.
Yeah.
The claws are almost completely intact. The sword it was using is non-magical. It's got uh, 35 gold pieces in its pocket.
I'm going to do
In
what
the
Rockshot
torn
I thought,
shorts.
man. I'm just going to put it in my bag.
Yep, there you go. You earned it. You earned that loot.
So you said 35 gold?
Yeah.
My God, it's hard. I don't know what they need it for, but just like take the thing, just literally put it in the bag.
Your bag or the bag of holding?
Bag of holding.
Alright.
Okay, that
And-
was how long did that take?
That was, I think, over an hour of combat.
Yeah.
Okay,
that was-
in game or I mean.
Oh, in game?
Yeah.
I was just like, not even
A minute?
Yeah.
Almost.
What?
Everything happened very,
Oh,
very
one
quickly.
round of combat
is 6 seconds.
Holy shit. Okay. All right. Well then, let's get on with it.
Yeah, actually, the shop shouldn't be too far from here.
Thank
I really
God.
thought there was just going to be a little bit of awkward walking with that dude, but this turned out to be a lot more.
Dang, that was pretty intense, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You're telling me those are local?
I have never seen anything like that before, so no, we saw him at Strongjaw, so I don't understand. This is extremely confusing.
Okay. Well,
I picked,
Ivan's got his great axe over his shoulder, and then he's like, God, I'm tired already, and sort of puts it down in the Oni's chest.
mount. I'm gonna use, since we had the long rest, I got my lay on hands back,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna use like 15 points on myself because I'm at 27 HP.
Okie doke.
Half that to heal myself.
sorry, Marshy.
Rattle, you're sort of confused about that last bit, but the Oni's dead, so I feel pretty good about the situation.
Mortified. Alright, well,
Yeah.
let's get going. I'm not taking Shiro out. She needs to rest for a
I
bit.
take the sword just in case we can maybe give it to Untumbo, maybe get a small discount.
Which sword?
Just the sword he was carrying. It's just a non-magical, magical longsword.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let us.
You guys continue down the path you were walking on initially. Everybody sort of kicking up dirt on the Oni's body as they walk past it.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't. I'm not doing Rockshot fusion, burying it, even though we have 2 shovels.
No.
You guys are walking for a little while, 10, 15 minutes tops, until you come across a very well constructed building with a smelter outside of it and an anvil.
It's hot over here.
Yeah.
Hotter.
Is it my dear friend?
It is.
I just immediately start walking up to him, and as soon as I get close, I sprawl the wings out. I go in for a hug.
It's like, whoa, what?
Hey.
Excuse you?
Are you dead?
Look.
Mondo.
Yes, Untumbo. How have you been?
I've been well. How about yourself?
Just me and my friends here, we got on a ship together and we delivered a little bit of cargo, but we've been having a little bit more fun here recently.
Yeah.
And we decided we needed a vacation, so I wanted to show them the beach that I grew up in. But also, I'm here to see you.
Is it to tell me about the weird fairy vibes you got going on?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
No, we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about. And I gestured to Ivan. This is our champion.
Champion, you say?
Yes. And
We gotta do the thing.
Yeah.
We gotta do the thing.
we do the double gesture. Yeah.
Ivan just sort of looks away and he's like,
He started getting embarrassed. And you were the only person I could trust to make a suit of armor for such a person.
I trust his judgment. The smelters back at my home were, not the great,
And
but I trust my friend's judgment.
There's something specific that I want you to embrace on the chest, but I might need your help, Rockshot. I don't know, but there's something that I'd like to draw up. I know it'll cost extra, but we are willing to pay you handsomely for this.
as long as I get a sketch of it, I can carve or schmelt any symbol onto any piece of armor.
Yes. I would like the colors. I know dyes are pretty easy to find here, luckily. But I wanted to kind of embroider. You've always known my love for blue and gold, even when I was younger.
Absolutely.
But I also want to encapsulate some of Rakshada's more bright, autumny type of vibe she carries about herself. And here, and
Sounds like the orange and gold and
Yeah.
blue.
I go to the end of my journal. Is there still a little bit of empty paper left?
Yeah.
I don't imagine the scribe got cut off, didn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah.
Poor guy.
I hand him a piece of my paper because I still have
I'll
parchment.
take it. This might be an awkward set of rolls, but Mondo's gonna keep trying until it looks picture perfect.
Okay.
Just to set the scene of the drawing, so you could set a proper DC. This is a lot. So, in almost like an Archfey-esque, just a blank, blade-eared figure flying, holding a tomb in the left arm, and below a field of wheat with a Siberian-esque tiger jumping through the field of wheat.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. This is like the champion symbol. Like if we had a religion and it was a holy symbol. This is
The Archfey holding a tomb?
like a book.
A
tome.
tome.
Sorry.
Oh,
About that.
no, it's okay. Everybody pronounces things differently.
Yeah.
All right, roll performance.
Performance.
No. Oh,
that
no.
Nat 20. That's a nat 20. That's a good thing. That symbol is the nat 20. A 1 is a 1. You want me to show you the 1? The symbol is the 20.
Oh, okay, all right. From where the light was hitting the
Yeah,
die, it looks
this is
like
what the 20 looks like. That's the Vaxel
it looks
die.
like a straight line.
No, I understand.
That's
No,
the
it's
only
the
reason.
it's the Vax dice, so it's
Yeah.
the little daggers. But let me find the 1 on it just so we can solidify this.
You crit.
The good thing is
I know
find
that you. There it is. I know you believe me, but I just want to show you.
All right. So Mondo critting first try. He's been imagining this
Oh my
symbol
God,
for a
that's
long
amazing.
time.
Thinking about this
Since
yeah.
since Ivan took care of that skeletal minotaur, he's been like, yes, this is it. So having a clear idea and just having the image flow from his hand onto the paper, he immediately has it prepared. Ntumbo takes a look at it, sort of holds it up to the sun and lets it peer through. He's like, this is incredible, Mondo.
I have been
I'm
thinking
just
about
like-
this for a long time.
I didn't know you could draw.
I guess when I'm passionate about something, and
Mondo,
Truly.
and I just give because this is the first time Rockshot is seeing this, and she recognizes the wheat and the tiger or the Siberian tiger look. She just embraces Mondo, but ignores the wings as usual. Just closes her eyes. I really admire you as my companion and as
Actually,
with our
do-
student child.
Well, due to the contract that Mondo, or well, not Mondo, that Ivan signed, and I went ahead and signed on your behalf.
What?
As far as the universe is concerned, you're my little sister.
What? Little sister. And I walk up to him. I understand that you're older than me.
Now
but
you've
you're
got
still
a
smaller.
beefy,
Yep.
significantly. Well, you guys you're just a little bit taller than Mondo, right? Mondo's
Mondo's
straight
what?
6 feet.
6
Yeah,
feet?
6 feet, but he's lucky.
6'2".
Yeah, so you
So-
still.
2 inches taller. I'm gonna.
Mondo's got his nose straight in the air.
Yeah.
And Josh's got hers even
Yep.
more
Yeah.
there.
You-
know?
You are literally a
Angry.
fifth of my age. I think it is fair of me to call you my little sister.
Angry cat ears flattened, looking at Mondo. Down, glaring.
Fine, just my regular sister. Not
Dang.
little, not big, just my sister.
That's fine. But we can't call him student child if we're brother and sister.
Yes, we can. Oh, very good point. He is our He's just our He is our champion.
Our
Where this is
champion.
established. This is a.
But it's just a weird family dynamic,
I know.
okay? It's very strange.
All right.
Here we are.
Ntumbo takes the parchment, sort of starts gathering a bunch of steel together.
Ooh, and I
tossing it
stop
into
him,
the
and I'm like,
smelter.
I take out. I'll take out 25 gold. And I'm like, just for the trim, just to help out on materials.
This will help with materials. It will cut costs for you a bit too.
What was it that you gave him?
I gave him gold so that he can do the gold trim.
The filigree.
So he doesn't try to do like a fool's gold. I trust him, but you never know.
I still have that chunk of gold too, but I don't know how much more you would need.
I mean, I think, would 25 gold cover a trim?
I mean, filigree is very, very fine
that's great.
gold thread. If you want it to be like a bolder gold filigree, you'll probably need more.
How many pounds did you give him?
I just gave him 25.
25
Oh.
gold pieces.
Gold pieces. Well, then I can just give him the pound of gold, and you keep the
Ooh.
gold pieces, and then I give him the chunk of gold.
Sure, that would
Like
actually...
straight up ore.
So Rakshata swipes the gold back and just puts a block of gold in his hand. He's like, "Oh, this will
And
work."
I keep the 35 or the 25 gold.
Sure.
Like a trade of sorts.
So you're gonna be here a while, or is this a
Well,
rush piece?
Rush piece, sir.
well, we would like it to be quick, but we are actually heading off to the beach to maybe relax a little bit. So, I mean, I don't want any... I want you to put... I don't want you to rush anything that would cause imperfections. You know.
Well, of course not. This is for an old friend.
Absolutely. How has business been, actually, recently? I forgot to say.
Slow. Not many people come out to this island, but I try to be the hidden gem.
How did they not come out to the island if Mondo's parents are selling desert/tropical tours?
Trying.
I see.
They like to overcharge people.
I see. Makes sense.
It
There's
does.
some
That's how
dangerous things out here, apparently. I guess that's why they're not really selling
Oh,
that
yeah.
many tickets.
we ran
to,
into some angry
Zandy.
red-skinned entity that it was disguising himself as a tourist here.
Well, that's unsettling. Where was he headed?
And,
Not too sure, really. He crossed paths with us. He was
we
headed in
met
this direction,
we met
actually.
at the crossroads and then started straight.
Now that I think about it, he was kind of headed right for you, so I guess we might have just solved your problem.
He had a lily shirt?
Yeah, it was very tropical.
Oh, dang. That's not good.
Do you know that? Do you recognize him, or did you recognize him, or see
I
him?
mean, he had a commission from me for a pretty mean-looking weapon.
Oh, actually,
Oh, well, he won't be needing that anymore.
I take it out and I show it to him. How much did he pay?
That's not mine.
What?
No, he said he got the commission.
Oh,
So that means that he's
so
got
this was
something
just the
that
bullshit he came in with.
Yeah.
You want to melt this down into something, or honestly, we have plenty
Yeah.
of weapons.
Yeah, I'll take it.
has materials.
Takes the longsword from me. No, if you want to take a look at it, I've got it right in here. and he opens up the workshop door, and you guys walk in, and there's nice suits of armor.
Oh, shoot.
Several blades adorned with gems, and on the counter, where like a register would be, there's a weapon stand with a large glaive. It's like a 5.5 foot tall staff with a curved steel blade on the end of it.
Like a halberd?
Yeah.
Damn.
Mentioned a halberd, and can you describe it one more time? I'm sorry. Oh my god, I put halberd.
It's a glaive. Glaive, not a halberd.
Well, then that's the one that's like got a point at the top and then a small.
No, it's like a crescent blade sharpened on both sides with a pointed tip. The blade itself is maybe a foot tall, and then the staff part of it is about 5.5 feet tall, or 5 feet tall.
Is there anything intricate on the?
Did I say 5.5 or 5 the first time?
Can't quite remember.
Okay, we'll just go with 5.
Something.
It's a 6 foot tall staff with a blade.
Yeah.
When you say so just to emulate what you're talking about, is this what you mean?
No.
Don't scribble out my part.
I'm not.
Looked like you were. For
Yeah.
viewers, what's up, guys?
What it
Woo!
do?
Thanks for joining us.
I should beat stream on the phone.
Abby,
No problemo.
will you swap this out with the
It's poorly drawn, but that's more like
the
what
pen?
it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
Should have remembered from Forged in Fire.
The sword or glaive commissioned by the Oni is coincidentally got a blue glossy staff for contrast with the red-skinned Oni,
Oh.
and the blade itself is black.
Is it made of obsidian because of the?
It is not.
I looked to him. Did he pay for it ahead of time?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do I just to prove to you that this thing is dead, I just like ask for Mondo. May I have the bag of holding for just a moment, please?
Sure.
Okay. Then I open it up and I take out the Oni heart. Just show it to him. Yeah, he won't be needing it anymore. So if you want to do us a favor and maybe give us that weapon, that interesting weapon, we would definitely be willing to. I don't know, maybe.
Well, that's graphic. You have my customer's heart in front of me.
Yes.
Roll intimidation.
Oh,
No,
shit.
I don't want to.
It doesn't matter if you want to. You're
Oh,
showing him a still warm, bloody heart from
no,
somebody
that's
that he was
frustrating.
doing business with a couple days
Okay,
ago.
7.
Oh.
Stick it.
He's not, he seems okay. He trusts Mondo and what Mondo's telling him, so you guys are alright. Well, I mean, sure, yeah, take it with you.
Okay.
And,
I put the heart back in the bag of holding. And
Um,
then
any of these magical? And I just gestured everything on the wall.
You know I've never been good with that stuff.
Well, you actually, you impressed me a lot when we were younger. I know you still have a couple tricks up your sleeve, but
They've been refined to the highest point that I can get them.
oh, whoa, interesting.
does he just have any smaller, nice jewel adorned daggers?
Yeah.
I want to get the most gaudy one.
Okay, there's a silver dagger
Oh shit.
with 5 diamonds in the hilt.
I look at it. How much for that?
Oh, that one? Diamond cost D&D 5e.
Shit.
Oh god.
Oh.
Hefty.
$130 platinum.
Oh.
What about for an old friend?
Yes, that
I thought
is.
we was your old
That
friend.
is very. Unfortunately, if I made that type of buy, I would no longer be able to afford the armor. But
100 platinum.
I still can.
What? Wait. I look at Mondo. But what about the gold chunk, the pound of gold I just gave you for the filigree?
That's for a different.
That's true. It is for the armor.
That's a different deal entirely.
Oh, so wait, so we have to buy that thing now?
Well,
The
we still
helmet?
have to. We have.
I mean the gate glade.
No, that's for free.
Okay, so
I just. You know, it's okay. I might come back for it. It is quite nice.
maybe if we find some more materials, we can trade, barter a little better.
I just want to make
Even
sure.
your parents started to sweat a bit when they saw that one.
Yes, I know. Especially father always likes having these. You know, he actually has an entire sword made out of diamonds, and he would never let me touch
Wow. I mean,
it.
You could break an anvil if we left you alone with it long enough.
Okay.
Well, yeah. I guess we'll let you get started on the armor. We won't stay in your hair too long.
If I take my time with it, it can be done in about 3 days.
Oh,
I can get it done at the same quality in 2.5, but I won't be able to sleep.
oh.
Oh.
We wouldn't want that. We wouldn't want you accidentally hitting a thumb or anything like that. So you know what? We've been meaning to kind of take a load off. So as long as those the crabs aren't fighting like they used to when we were kids, as long as they don't fucking nip at us, we should have a good vacation.
Enjoy your time here.
Absolutely.
So did you put the glaive in the
I
bag of
will if
holding?
you want me to. It seemed like you were very interested in it.
I just got that sword. I feel like we should give it to Rattle. Rattle needs something that's like got some range on it. Quarterstaff's only
Unfortunately,
what, 2.5, 3 feet.
Well, you still can hit something in the next square over, but that's a pole arm, which unfortunately I don't think Rattle's. None of us are proficient in actually.
Not even Ivan.
I don't believe so.
I think he's a longsword type of.
Then we should probably put it in the bag of holding.
Yeah,
if no
we can
one's
keep it for an
proficient.
emergencies. Just
Or if someone decides to join us.
yeah, you never know who might be able to benefit from it. Otherwise, we can intimidate people with it. It's pretty fucking scary. We could pretend like we know how to use it.
You're right. I can make it like this on my back.
Ivan is proficient in all martial weapons.
Is a glaive a martial weapon?
I don't believe so. It's clubs, maces, swords, axes.
Wait, martial special.
Pole arms.
two-handed.
Oh, require more training. Sorry, I was getting ahead of myself reading
What
that.
about special? Is it considered a special weapon?
This one in particular, no.
Okay. Because I have the martial special and two-handed. And the pole arm's two-handed.
Hold on.
Unless you're a badass. I'm just like.
Scary as fuck. Somebody who can hit one-handed with a pole arm. It's pretty fucking intense.
Yeah, nope.
We'll just hold on to it.
Okay, that's fine. Well, okay,
Let's go to
that's
the
all
beach.
we need. Let's
Yeah,
go.
we go to the beach now. Maybe I don't know. So I guess it's about 45-ish minutes. I don't know. It's been a while.
From there to the beach?
Yeah.
I feel
to the
like,
shore.
what time is it in the day? Probably like, what, 10?
You guys fought the Oni at like... It was early.
It was early. It was like
Yeah, it's
8:30.
8:30-ish.
Yeah, so it's like, after talking with him and perusing his shop, it's like maybe 9 o'clock.
Alright. I think we should go ahead and take care of the bear problem first.
You know, I was kind of thinking while we were fighting it, maybe it was never a bear problem at all.
Do you think
Maybe it was
just that?
a whatever the fuck that was problem.
Maybe. I mean, but it wouldn't hurt to check, right?
That's
It
true.
could be something interesting in the caves. Maybe you could remember something from your childhood that could be over there. I don't know. You grew up around here, not me. But I would love to explore more.
You must think
is my
that
point.
my childhood was a century ago, so maybe I did play in that cave when I was a kid. I cannot remember, but maybe if I see it, who knows? Let us go.
Alright. I'm going to put, bruh. I'm gonna put, we'll cast, wait, I can't, because we haven't rested yet. Wait a second. Dang, I've already used all my spell slots for today.
Balance.
Or my second level.
Oh.
Okay, I guess we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. I've gestured for Rattle to hop on my shield back, and I'm estimating the direction that they're in. And, she still wants to try. Oh!
Bruh.
No.
No, not towards.
No,
not
not
towards
on
him
the
either.
couch.
Please not on the couch.
All right, how about we just get you to a portable pocket dimension?
No! Buddy. Okay. As long as it wasn't on your lap.
I think the jostling got the better of him.
Yep. Oh, that made me lose my train of thought.
You're headed towards the...
Yeah, the direction
Cave.
of the cave. So, I'm gonna dig my heels in, click my boots of haste, take off.
Alright. Roll athletics, see how fast you go.
+2. 30 fucking 20! Yeah! With right on my back.
Anime-
Hold on, Rattle!
Anime style, you freaking kick up the dirt and sand,
Yep.
leaves blast back behind you. There's a small shock wave from you breaking the sound barrier. No, but seriously, you're making really good time. Ivan
+2
and-
AC. Choose a willing creature. I choose Rattle.
Okay.
It's on my back.
Alright.
I always forget about that.
You feel tougher for some reason, probably because you're riding a fully armored 6-foot cat.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Mondo and Ivan are just sort of slowly walking next to each other. Ivan's like, I really appreciate everything that you're doing for me as your champion and as your friend.
Yeah, you know, I just really wanted you to know how far you've come.
Thank you. And he pulls out a small, familiar-looking journal, and he starts leafing through it. And there's some interesting sketches in here. I didn't know that you could, or did, draw this often.
Yeah, you know, just every once in a while, just to encapsulate a scene or really just what I got on my mind at the moment.
I probably shouldn't have picked it up back at Greg's, but...
Yeah, I dusted off. If you didn't get it, Rattle might have. Put it away.
Do y'all mind if we take a quick break?
I agree. I think right before the gang gets their beach episode, I think we deserve a break.
Alrighty.
Oh, no. We have to get to Zandris at the end of this.
Absolutely.
By the end of this.
That's the goal.
By the end of this. We must.
You guys still got to remember, I mean, as long as... Alright, so, you know, just in theory, if the sword loses its power while we're here, it's going to take us a very long time to get home. But as long as it still keeps its power, I could get us right to his location in an instant, just like I got us here. right directly at his coattail. In
Okay.
theory.
That's true. Okay. So. Okay, I guess we're gonna take a short break,
Yeah.
and then we'll be back after maybe some food.